Hey guys, what's up? It's Mr. Kaiser. I wanted to take just a quick second and give you a little bit of guidance about your meditation sheet, because it might look just a little bit different than you're used to. And I would like you to take just a second or two more and fill it out thoughtfully as you do your reading. We're going to use that in class, hopefully be able to incorporate what you're reading with what we're talking about in class a little bit more. Okay, so you'll see on the meditation sheet, if you have it open right now, in front of you, it says, pick a verse that you think is representative of the chapter and write it out. Do some thinking. What do you learn about yourself here? What do you learn about God? What do you need Him to do for you? Okay, so your meditation assignment for today is obviously Luke 1, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. That's what you need to have read by next Wednesday and completed your meditation sheet on it. I just lost the window that I had open. Shoot. Is it, blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for He has visited and redeemed His people? Something like that. If you wanted to make that your verse, you would do your own meditation or anything else that pops out of your reading as something special about that chapter. Just like your regular meditations that you do every year, there's a verse for each chapter and then a meditation about that verse. Okay, so again, if you're looking at the meditation sheet, underneath the directions, there's a blank, a colon, and a blank. Obviously, that is where you write Luke chapter 1, and then whatever verse that you're using, Luke 2, and then whatever verse you're using. And then under the verse number, it says your verse. So that is where you would write it out. You have to check Mr. Kaiser's memorization. Is it, blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for He has visited and redeemed His people? That's Luke 1:68. You would write it out. And if I didn't quote it correctly, you need to quote it correctly. So write it out correctly. And then underneath that, it says, what do you learn about yourself here? So this is a question about you. First thing that pops to my mind is, I need redemption. That's totally undeniably what that verse says. I need redemption. So I might just say, I need redemption. What you learn about God. I might say that God has done something so I could be redeemed. Or that God actually visits His people. Okay, don't use my answer, but that's a potential answer. And then the last question says, what you need Him to do for you. Okay, that is just turning this into prayer. You might say, Lord, show me what it means to be redeemed, or change my life because of the truth of your redemption. What does it mean to live for you now that you've redeemed me? Or how can I know that I've been redeemed? That's a good question. Okay, so your verse, what you learn about yourself based on what it says, what you learn about God based on what it says, and what you need to do, what you need Him to do for you, something you need Him to do for you, a prayer, basically, based on what is in the verse. Go ahead and do that for Luke 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, those are due at assembly time next Wednesday, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.